Welcome to another edition of Con Life, collecting the Instagram stories from Mighty Con St. Louis. This was a 2-day show, and a couple things. I thought my placement was weird on the show, and the attendance was not as big as I thought it would be. And actually, from talking to vendors and also attendees, they noticed that the attendance was about half of what it was last year, and that's because it was on a Father's Day weekend. This year it wasn't, and also Pride was happening this weekend, so there's a lot of things pulling away attendance from Mighty Con. And you can see by the abundance of stories I have, Nicole and I found a way to pass the time and make the show fun for us regardless. People that did stop by, they walked away with some of my art or my books, so I'm grateful to those people for buying stuff. You kind of roll with the punches when it comes to a show that you've never done before, because you don't know what to expect. You try to set a low bar, I think. As the show was last weekend, it was the weekend before, it was like a low-cost show for me, so as long as I can cover my gas in my hotel, you know, and I can walk away and turn a profit, which I did. So thanks to all the attendees who did show up, and to the, what are they called? The organizers of MightyCon for inviting me out. So I got to play some Smash Brothers, and there you go. So enjoy Con Life. Hey, Thump. One thing I make sure I have a ton of when I leave for a show is cardboard. That all right here, that's all cardboard. I'm not giving you the finger. So this area right here in front of my couch became like a mini art desk. And I have done cardboard here, and then I always have a stack. Alright, so I think there's less than 2 hours left. You know, when you drive late, not late at night, but when you're driving at night, it's probably not good to blast Adele. Pro tip, blast some NERD. Keep you awake. Woo! Well, you couldn't see that, but it said, "Welcome to St. Louis." Looks like we made it! Platinum. Some people like to go to bed right when they check in their hotel. I like to draw. Helps me decompress and sort of relax my mind, especially from a long road trip. Castenda. Pro tip, Excel spreadsheets. Keep track of what you're selling, how many you sold, then you can add the totals. It's a good way to, you know, maintain. They're just putting me next to the Smash Brothers tournament. Are they trying to tempt me? Okay, pro tip. Look cash. Yeah. You're open. Cool. First commission of the day in this really gnarly sketchbook, and I see some familiar faces. Oh, hi Tressa. Hi 2013 Tressa.
Working hard at the convention. Super Smash Bros.
Big Potato, the costume. I always have my sketch cards available for purchase. which I never sell. I even have the licensed ones, and I sold 12 today. What is happening? And just like that, they were gone. Oh no, wait, there's one person. And now there's two. And now there's first one in, last one out the club. So I am wrapping up day one of MightyCon in St. Louis. A couple things. The show was really dead by like 4:35, and the thing went on till 7. But I feel weird not having my dog ears. People did say they would come back, and I would say 80% of them did and bought stuff. They're much better. So people came back. Actually, they were like, I'll be back, and then they would come back. They would buy a bunch of stuff. So that kind of helped me push through the day. So there were long moments of like dead air pretty much, and then there'd be a huge wave of people, plus the people who came back because they said they would. So, and like the weird thing is, right, it's like I sold a bunch of sketch cards, and like sketch cards I did in like 2014, and then you're quiet. I sell a bunch of sketch cards, right? And then the way your creative mind works is, oh man, I gotta do more sketch cards. So shout out to the lady who bought 8 TMNT themed sketch cards. That is awesome. And the other lady who bought, what did she, oh, Steven Universe. So tell me about that conversation you heard. Uh-huh. The guy across from us? Commissions with 1 S? You know what they say? An apple a day. Oh. Well, this guy is recording me, recording him.
So, we're breaking a lot of fourth wall. I'm recording for my channel. He's recording. What are you recording for?
Instagram.
Instagram?
Yeah.
What's up? I'm going to do a shameless plug.
The human centipede.
I don't know what they just said. What did they just say? I don't know.
I said the human centipede. Shout out.
Better than our normal ones.
Oh, cool. Shout out to Tressa, Sean Pryor,
Sorry, can I borrow those
Justin
again?
Stewart, and Sequential Spirits. Nah. Oh, damn it. Also, I said spirits weird. I said spirits. I meant Sequential Spirits. Is this the one that fell on the floor? Or is it a new one? Dang it! Breaking it down. Uh-oh. Let's get out of here. We are leaving MightyCon. The last 3 hours just felt like a social hangout. Not a lot of people were in the convention. They're just kind of lingering. I think there was still an hour left, but I wasn't sure if it ended at 4 or 5, but people were packing up, so we took off. I feel like it could have been just a one-day show and been more effective that way. Actually, talking with other vendors and attendees, they mentioned that this is the first year that it's not on Father's Day weekend, so the crowd was minimal. You know, families weren't taking their dads to a comic show. But overall, I think it was a decent show for me. I felt like my table placement was weird. I was like sandwiched between the video games and like a TV extra. Weird placement, which was fine. It turns out most of the people just kind of walked around the perimeter, and I didn't really see a lot of people cutting through aisles, so I think I lucked out on that. Thanks to everyone who came out and bought some art from me. I sold a couple Wonder Care trades, which was sweet. and I moved a lot of cardboard. Well, not a lot, but I moved a good amount. And now we begin the drive. Thanks for watching my stories here. I hope you were entertained by it. You know, sometimes when shows don't meet expectations, you find ways to make them fun. And, you know, thanks to the organizers of MightyCon for inviting me to the show. Welcome to another...
Rick! Where are you, Rick? I'm looking for you, Rick.